What's up, y'all? Did you see what's going on at the Garden in New York City? You see it? Oh, yeah. Say go, New York, go, New York, go. This is what it's all about, baby. This is what we've been waiting for right here. I like what I'm seeing right now. I'm not that depressed anymore, Mad Dog. I'm not that depressed anymore, Shay. Wilbon, no matter how hard you try, I will not get depressed. This is a beautiful day in New York City, even though I'm here in L.A. It's the way it goes, baby. You know what? First takes in the house. Finally, the Knicks have me saying, holla at your boy. Woo!
Here in New York, we are set for this Game 5. See Brunson fielded a little bit early on.
Tonight, he is showing his greatness on full display here.
And one! Brunson again. He's got the last 10. What a night for New York. A dominant performance to take a 3-2 series lead.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to First Take. Shay Cornett. Of course, Stephen A. Smith here with you. Mad Dog, good morning to you. Michael Wilbon, hello. Good morning.
Hello there, Michael.
Can you believe this guy acting like they've already won the series? I mean, they haven't even beat the Hawks
in the
fully
presence,
in the series.
I'm in the presence of royalty.
Exactly.
Hey, watch your mouth. See, there go Wilbon again. My brother, I love you, dear. But you're trying to do it again. I know what he's doing. Doggy, it's good to see you. I like the blazer, by the way.
Sure.
Tell Jeannie, it's not you. It's Mrs. Mad Dog. We all know it's not you. It's not you.
Didn't even wake up
but
this
we'll
morning, so it was the old man, but you may continue. Go ahead.
There we go. How can you say
All right.
that?
Let's go to the Knicks. Have yourself a night, Jalen Brunson. The Knicks beat the Hawks convincingly last night. I'll give them that at the Garden to move within one game of advancing to the semifinals in the Eastern Conference. Jalen Brunson, 39 points, 17 of them in the fourth quarter. As for the Hawks, C.J. McCollum at only 6 points. The Knicks have dominated the past two games, winning by an average of 22.5 points. And so here's their head coach, Mike Brown, on fighting through the adversity.
They're resilient, and we talked about it throughout the course of the year. You know, you got to go through some adversity throughout the course of the year to see what you're made of as a group, see how you're going to respond. And, you know, you just got to keep fighting. And our guys have been through a lot so far this year, and they continue to go through it, but they've been through it as a group. And there's nothing that will deter the group. They're a veteran group that knows what they want and how to go get it, no matter what's in front of them.
So that's now 2 convincing wins in a row by the New York Knicks against the Atlanta Hawks. Has the perception of the Knicks, Michael Wilbon, changed over these last 2 games?
It has. I don't know that it's permanently changed, but that's what playoff basketball is. It's back and forth. It's push and pull. It's a tug of war. And so it changes now, and it has when you win a couple of straight, especially if they make it 3 straight, Shay, and they close the series out in Atlanta. Yes, we will have a different perception of the Knicks, at least in the short term, before they get into the next series, and then we'll form new impressions. But right now, yeah, they discovered something late in Game 3, even though it didn't really work. They put it to full use in Game 4. You knew Atlanta was going to react to that. I mean, Cat as a primary playmaker. Yep. And so last night, it was diminished a little bit, but he was fine again in that situation, and Brunson did what we're accustomed to seeing him doing now in big games in Madison Square Garden. Did this last year a couple of times in the playoffs and was just on it last night. And every time in the fourth quarter, it looked like Atlanta could score at least successive baskets. Brunson shut that down at the other end. So, yeah, it's changed for now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen, I think the Knicks on Saturday played their most solid 48-minute game they had to have moment that I've seen all year. Give Brown credit. You know, he used his bench. They got some mileage out of that. And they played well last night. And I'm with Michael. Let me see another game here now with Atlanta, Game 6. Don't fool around with the game. Don't play around with your food. Win the game. Maybe Philadelphia beats Boston. You get an extra couple of days off. So we got the Knicks. It's almost like you take the temperature every day. So you got to keep that in mind. The other thing I'm going to say quickly before we throw to Steve, Atlanta stinks. Okay? I mean, let's call it like we see it. When I see Philly and I see Maxey, I see that rookie from Baylor, and he's good. And obviously, I see Grimes making shots. Embiid, when he's into it and he's healthy, is great. I don't love George, but he's very useful. That's a good team. When they're healthy together, like they were last
23 games
night,
is all it's been.
I know that. Yeah. Well, and you knew they'd have a bad game 4 because he hadn't played. But last night, they were a good team. Atlanta is not a good team. They're fun, youth. They've done a great job, but they're not a good team. And a little bit like Portland, not really quite ready yet to be a good team. So I got to see the Knicks on that next level before I'm going to go crazy that this is the team we're going to see. Steve?
Well, listen, I heard what Doggy had to say. Let me get back to Mr. Wilbon just for a second here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we bow at the altar. The brothers in the industry, we bow at the altar.
Setting me up, Doggy.
Sure is, Mike.
This is our guy. This is our guy. We love him dearly. We love him dearly. We revere him. He is that dude to all of us. But this professorial approach that he comes up with this morning, we ain't going for it. Hell with all that. We New Yorkers, you damn right we excited. And you're absolutely right, Doggy. You know what? Atlanta, not quite ready yet. Got it. Totally understand that. But the point is, it was never about the Atlanta Hawks. It was about the Knicks needing to look like the Knicks were supposed to look because it's against the Atlanta Hawks. And that's what we've seen over the last 2 games. We've seen Mike Brown reminding everybody why he's the former coach of the year and making the necessary adjustments. Not just with putting Mikal Bridges on the bench when necessary because he wasn't playing up to snuff and using guys like McBride and Clarkson off the bench along with others, but it was also making sure to put the ball in Karl Anthony Towns' hands. 1 minute it's to be dominant because they have no answer for him in Atlanta. The other was for him to be a facilitator so you could put Jalen Brunson off the ball, let him get in his pick and roll brilliance, which is what he did last night. Doing everything that he does. Movement without the basketball. I saw Jalen Brunson, who's usually walking the ball up the court, to a crawl. Look at a turnover by Atlanta. Josh Hart picks up the basketball, leads a fast break, and it's Brunson that out-sprints the rest of the Atlanta Hawks to go in for a fast break layup. These are the kind of things that you're anticipating and expecting to see because you know how great he can be and you know how great he is. The fact that the New York Knicks have made this kind of adjustment is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm very happy to see, and you're damn right our mentality has changed because that combined with the Detroit Pistons can't shoot, can't hit the backside of a barn, being the worst shooting team in the playoffs, that combined with the haphazardness of the Boston Celtics, who always give you at least one game where they stink. But in this series, it's 2 games where they've done that, over-reliant on a 3-point shot. Now, all of a sudden, my preseason prognostication comes into play. When I said that the New York Knicks were going to the NBA Finals, now I'm feeling that vibe again. I'm feeling like they can pull this off because I saw over the last 2 games them be what the hell they're supposed to be. And that is what I am very, very, very happy about. I'd like to say that.
So to go back to the whole going through Cat thing, it did feel like last night, although Jalen Brunson had quite a night, Karl Anthony Towns was involved on both ends of the floor, much more so than I felt like we saw in the previous games. You're right. We saw it a little bit in Game 3, Game 4, Game 5. Last night it really came to fruition, right? Really, and it turned out successful for them.
Yeah, it has. Now, look, other teams are going to be able to Chris's point. The Hawks aren't ready yet. They're going to be looking forward to whatever they can do in the offseason to adding a player, particularly one that can score, one that offensively is a guy they can depend on. They'll get there. The Celtics are a different animal when it comes to what it is they can do to counter Karl Anthony Towns in this new role. And if you're the Knicks, you're going to make somebody prove they can stop it. So when we get to that next series and we presume, yes, I'm presuming it'll be the Celtics, we'll get there. I think the one thing we should have learned from these playoffs, Stephen A., you know this.
Okay.
You can't determine. There's no need to declare anything. Some of this stuff has to play out. And, as our dear friend Tony Kornheiser is fond of saying, the other team has coaches too. And they have film too. And they're going to go to work now, and they're going to, the next series is going to be more difficult for the Knicks to do what they've done at the end of game 3, all of game 4, all of game 5. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you shouldn't be encouraged. I like what I've seen. I just said, yes, the Knicks to me have changed the narrative for now, Stephen A. For now, I'm not going permanently.
This is not PTI in the afternoon. Oh, hell to the no. We ain't doing that. And by the way, I miss you guys. I'm wondering when I'm getting my next invite.
Wait a minute. I've been here 3 days, and you're in Florida. Right, you're on the way to California. What is this?
I'm here in the house. I'm in L.A. I'm going to the game tonight. But let me tell you this right now. We ain't going to have that temperament. Hell no, we excited. We excited because we see the Knicks doing what the hell they're supposed to do. Don't buy into that Mike Wilbon, calm beneath the storm, everybody cool, mellow out. Hell with that. Tell us that after a loss, not after a win like this. We need these victories. We gonna ride this wave, okay? Damn it, we gonna forgive Mikal Bridges. We're gonna support Jalen Brunson. We're gonna support Karl Anthony Towns. We gonna wait for the Boston Celtics. Handle your business against Philadelphia. We gonna handle our business against Atlanta, the collision course that everybody's been waiting for, that I was hopeful Jason Tatum would sit out because of the Achilles tear until next season personally, but he's back ahead of schedule. But damn it, it is what it is. We'll take what we got to take. We'll deal with what we got to deal with. The New York Knicks right now are giving us a reason to be very, very excited about them. Far more excited than Mike Wilbon is trying to allow us to be.
See, what you don't realize is I got double-digit years of this manic behavior, right? And so Stephen A, after every win, is like he is right now. And then usually we've been in L.A. for the past, decade or so with the basketball studio. I got to deal with the come down. Yeah. I got to deal with the anger about 12 hours a day when they lose a game 6 and have to go into Stephen A. All I'm saying is, yes, you're right. You're characterizing accurately my feeling about the Knicks, which is cautious optimism. It's cautious. Yours is reckless at the moment because you're in the throes of ecstasy. All I'm saying is, and by the way, I think the Knicks will finish this off in Atlanta. I don't think this is going 7. All I'm saying is this, Stephen A., it's the first round.
Yes, let's pump the brakes.
Listen to what, see, that's the dude with the 6 championships. That's the dude that Michael Jordan spoiled. See,